Hello, good evening, everyone. Happy Friday, compliment of the season to you all out there. How has been your day? And how are you enjoying the festive vibes? I thought you are all doing great. You are welcome to this evening's broadcast. This is Dynamic Health and Wellness with Juliet, and it's a place we talk about all aspects of our health. And if you have been following us on this page, we have been looking at a very important series. It's on Monday. And if you are coming across this page for the first time, this is a place we talk about all aspects of our health, and we also educate you and also provide natural ways whereby you can be able to manage and achieve a healthy life through natural plant-based, which are those food you can easily access in your kitchen, as well as supplements that can also bridge those nutritional gap that might be missing in your diet. So these are where we deal with natural tips, natural approaches in every aspect of our health. Especially the female fertility health is very important. So as you are joining us, please kindly like this video. Just give it the thumb up there and hit on the share button and also share this video. So this evening we are going to be looking at the conclusion of our series. This week we have been looking at prolactin hormone and how it functions in the body, how abnormal level of this prolactin can also affect our health. Those symptoms that you will be experiencing when you have high prolactin in your blood. So as you are joining, please kindly hit on the like button and also do me well to share this video, as you also follow my page. So this evening, we are going to be looking at natural ways to lower prolactin level. This natural way we are going to be looking at, we are going to make sure we pay attention to them. There are 10 natural ways we are going to look at this evening on how to lower prolactin level in the body. So wait, let me to share this video. Take 1 minute out there. Let me quickly share as well. So just join me to share the video, please. Share and let others join us here this evening. Let's share this video to others. Like we all know that prolactin is a hormone. This hormone is usually released from the pituitary gland, and this gland is a very small pear-shaped gland that is located at the base of the brain, just below the hypothalamus. And this gland is also playing a huge role. The function is to promote milk production in the breast so that mothers can be able to nurse their baby. That is why we say that our body are regulated by hormones. So every hormone, they have their function in the body, not only one function, because this hormone, they are just interrelated. So a way you can remember prolactin is that pro means to produce, and lactin means lactation or milk. So when you hear that word prolactin, know it has to do with production of milk. So prolactin production can also be restricted by another hormone in the brain, the hormone that regulates your brain chemical, that is dopamine hormone. And when it is restricted by this hormone, this hormone that is normally released from the hypothalamus, so this dopamine hormone releases will not decrease your prolactin secretion in that pituitary gland. So that is to say that prolactin level should be high during pregnancy and when a woman is lactating or breastfeeding. Though it is also possible sometimes that this prolactin level may be high when you are not pregnant or when you are not breastfeeding, which can cause some complications. So then you could also see that high prolactin level sometimes outside of your breastfeeding and pregnancy are also related with infertility, PCOS, irregular period as well. So prolactin, it affects with a woman ovulation, and it can also lead to abnormality in the ovulation or sometimes no ovulation at all. So which explains that irregular menstrual cycle and infertility is one of the problems that imbalance in this prolactin can cause. There are also some factors that can also raise the prolactin slightly, like when one is stressed, too much of exercise, heating, cells, and some mild thyroid disease, alcohol, lutein phase, or that can also raise it more dramatically than the normal level, which has to do with other health complications. In this case, it has to be that there is a health condition that causes the body to release more than normal level of this prolactin, like someone that have thyroid disease or kidney or liver disease, certain medication, when you are taking some certain medications that interfere with your dopamine hormone, this can also elevate the prolactin level more than the normal level. And also prolactemia is one of the most common causes of imbalance level in this prolactin. And sometimes when some women are taking some hormone birth control just to prevent pregnancy, by the time they stop taking it, it can also disrupt with their prolactin level. And also alcohol can also disrupt with the prolactin level. So very high prolactin level can be due to prolactemia. Prolactemia, because it's one of the major causes of this higher level than the normal level of this prolactin in your blood. And it is also important that you should discuss your prolactin level if you have higher than normal level with your doctor in order to determine the underlying cause. And if you have prolactemia, it will be that you will require a kind of medication that can help. So you may also begin to wonder, are there no other alternative apart from taking medication, like natural ways that you can lower your prolactin? Yes, that is the good news I want to share with you this evening. Hello, good evening. You're welcome so much. Thank you for joining me. Thank you. Compliment of the season. So we are looking at the conclusive part of our discussion this week, natural ways. That is the good news I want to share with us this evening, because there must be a natural way. And that is why Dynamic Health Awareness is here to teach you some natural approaches how to can live a healthy life outside other medication. So there are natural ways that can help to support healthy prolactin level. So this important question we need to be asking is, why is my prolactin high at the first place? Why is it high at the first place? Because this is taking a root cause approaches when it comes to understanding our health, our hormones. So when we answer this kind of question, we are also going to understand that what actually is the driving imbalances that is causing it, which is showing up all those symptoms in the body that you are experiencing. So by we addressing the root cause, not simply just the symptoms, the root cause, what is actually causing it, or what is causing this hormonal imbalance, and the first place is what really matters, so that we can be able to find a long-term sustained healing to our hormones. So I am here this evening to help you have that better period, symptomless cycles, and optimize your fertility, whether it is now or in the future. all through a simple nutritional and lifestyle shift, and that will make you feel simple, doable, and at the same time empowering without overwhelming you. So that is what I'm going to take us through this evening. What are these natural ways that you can be able to lower this high prolactin without medication? One is to balance your blood sugar level. You know, when it comes to balancing your blood sugar level, it's a good way to help you lower your prolactin naturally, because studies have found that glucose insensitivity can cause a high prolactin level due to higher fatty acid level. Remember that I discussed about healthy fats. Healthy fat and effect of fat in the body. Fat are good. It's only when you have the good one. And sometimes we can also get this fat from processed carbs. And when you get this fat from processed carbs, this high fat can lead to insulin resistance and cause your blood sugar level to spike, which can expose you to high blood sugar level. And this high blood sugar level cannot disrupt with your prolactin level due to the high fatty acid level. So decrease in your insulin receptors or complication with insulin binding. This can show that your body blood sugar level is balancing well, and you can be able to lower this prolactin naturally. So if you're able to balance your blood sugar level naturally, definitely your prolactin level will also be reduced naturally. The number 2 ways you can naturally also lower prolactin is vitals. When you talk of these vitals, I'm talking about chase teas, chase trees, chase berries, and mock peppers. They are all common examples or names for vitals. So it is a plant that has been originated in the Mediterranean and the Western Asia as a medicinal treatment to relieve numerous symptoms as well as post-menstrual syndrome symptoms, as well as other medicinal components. So the component of these vitals plant comes from the essential oil and the flavonoids that it carries, a mechanism that can help to lower your prolactin naturally because of this dopaministic effect of these vitals. In addition, these vitals also has been shown to help to inhibit your prolactin secretion, which will also help to decrease most of those premenstrual syndrome that you are experiencing. So vitals does not normally work. It will not be able to work well to lower your prolactin naturally if you have a problem with your neutralizing hormone. If your neutralizing hormone is high, these vitals will not be able to work effectively in helping to lower your prolactin naturally, because your high neutralizing hormone, which can also be seen in some cases of PCOS, neutralizing hormone is another reproductive hormone that is also released from the pituitary gland. And this neutralizing hormone is what normally helps to help a woman ovulate, normally necessary during ovulation as well. So if this neutralizing hormone is high in your pituitary gland, vitals will not be able to work as well in helping to lower your prolactin level. And number 3 is to remove beer and barleys. Beer and barleys, both of them, they have negative effects because they contain gluten. Let me put it this way. You need to avoid gluten food, or make sure you go for gluten-free food. This is another way that can help you to lower your prolactin, is to remove these beer and barleys from your lifestyle or your diet or whatever you do, because both of them, they have high gluten. So, and this gluten, they are proteins that are found in wheat. And also, most of them, this gluten can also exacerbate high prolactin level if you are slightly gluten sensitive. We are people who are sensitive to gluten. So when I was talking about food intolerance, sometimes when some people are tolerant to gluten, so when they eat food that contain gluten, their immune system overreacts to it. So in order for you to be able to lower this prolactin in your blood naturally, you need to avoid gluten food that are high in gluten, because gluten can cause inflammations in your intestine and can further affect your stress. That is your internal stress response. So additionally, it can also be evaluated to that of alcohol in general. Is also a factor that can also influence your prolactin level, especially if someone is consume too much alcohol. So it can also raise your prolactin level. So this effect can be done to be a kind of acute changes in your dopamine level in the hypothalamus. So because of this gluten that is in your food, it can therefore disrupt with your dopamine level, which will lead to an increased production of your dopamine in your brain. And when your dopamine level is not high, your prolactin definitely fall down. So both of them, they just work in that is vice versa. When your dopamine hormone in your brain is high, your prolactin fall down. And when your prolactin fall down, your dopamine hormone spark up. So, and both of them, you have to do something that will not spark up your dopamine hormone in order to reduce your prolactin hormone. So the fourth one is mindful movement. Mindful movement is an exercise where you are listening to your body and at the same time paying attention to your movement. This is a form of yoga that are used for relaxation, to manage stress, and also encourage you to listen to what exercise your body wants to do, instead of just forcing yourself to do something that does not really work or agree with your body, even when your body is tired and you are forcing yourself to do it. Mindful movement helps to calm your mind, calm your system, and it's just a way of deep breathing. And when you are deep breathing, it makes you feel as if stressless, as if nothing is happening around you. So this is just because it is the norm for workouts. Though the idea is really engaging with your mind and your body while avoiding thoughts that may come into your mind to distract you. That is what this mindful movement is. So this type of exercise is very, very beneficial for lowering your prolactin level naturally, because it helps to distress you. It helps you distress yourself of the effects of those negative stress receptors or response in your body. So when you deep breathe, it makes you feel relaxed. It also helps to eliminate stress, which we also know that can also help to lower your prolactin naturally. And the fifth one is make sure you manage stress. Manage stress, because stress management is another way that can help to lower prolactin naturally. So when we are stressed, our body releases high level of the stress hormone, because our body are all controlled by hormones. Everything is hormone. So when you are stressed, your body releases high of the stress hormone, cortisol. And this stress hormone is responsible to our body when it's trying to survive given threatening circumstances. So when you are in a high level of stress and this hormone cortisol begin to release this chemical into your bloodstream, you will begin to feel the impact of the stress in your body. You will begin to be stressed out. You begin to see your face. You begin to see some acne, pimples. Sometimes you begin to see your skin getting dry because you are too stressed. Sometimes you see that you are no longer eating well, or you are finding it difficult to sleep. All these are the response of your stress hormone communicating to you that you are stressed. So if you really pay attention to your body at that time when you are expressing those symptoms, because stress is good. other normal circumstances, because it helps to protect us from danger. It helps to tell you that you are in a threatening situation which you need to resolve from. But sometimes, even when our body is communicating with us with all those symptoms, we tend to turn a deaf ear over it and we still go on with it. And at this time, the stress hormone will now begin to elevate, producing excess, and this excess will no longer be good for your body. This is what we now call the chronic stress, and this chronic stress is very dangerous for your body. This is what normally causes inflammation, affecting your organs, affecting your tissues, and even your reproductive health, affecting your head, your hormones, your fertility hormones. Everything about you, everything will just turn upside down. Why? Because you did not control it at the first time. Why? It was on the good side. When it now moves to the bad side, it will now begin to give negative thing. So all this inflammation, stress can also help our body to function in a good way. So in this case, that's also been shown that this high level of prolactin are released in order to try and gain homeostatic under high stress situation. So the immune system, will now begin to slow down the response to this stress. Why? Because your body is not on the higher range of this stress. But your prolactin has a regulatory effect to help to improve your immune system. Additionally, your body will now find that that female who were exposed to this kind of childhood traumas are more likely to have high levels of prolactin. Are you getting it? And even if it's not during their childhood life, but later in their adulthood, they will not have high level of prolactin due to this childhood trauma that they have gone through. And ways that can help you to manage this stress can be a way of getting good sleep at night, and also eating well, food that are high in protein, and also make sure you also exercise, doing yoga, medication, mindful movement, and other gentle exercise that can help you to relieve the stress. Is very important. So the number 6 is avoid undereating, because eating can affect your prolactin hormone. Avoid undereating. This is another way that you can also naturally avoid and lower your prolactin naturally. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So avoid undereating. This is very beneficial because undereating can cause stress on your body due to unbalanced blood sugar level. When you are under 80, your blood sugar level lows down. When you overeat, your blood sugar level spark out. But when you try to avoid undereating and eating in moderation, not overeating, not undereating, you will discover that it will help to balance your blood sugar level. And also, it can also increase your cortisol, because a study has shown that women that were eating a negative energy balancing bad habits, all this can increase their prolactin level. So this shows that if you avoid undereating, you can definitely at the same time lower your prolactin level as well. And the 7th one is take vitamin B6. Vitamins are very, very important. So this vitamin, especially this vitamin B6, is a water-soluble vitamin, meaning that it can easily dissolve in water. And being a water-soluble vitamin, that can actually lower your prolactin naturally, because vitamin B6 has a mechanism that can inhibit your prolactin production by increasing the dopaminergic effect in your hypothalamus, because we know that dopamine and prolactin, they oppose each other. So when you eat food that are high in vitamin B6, it will help to increase your dopamine effect. Instead of affecting your hypothalamus to lower your prolactin level, this vitamin B will help to stabilize your dopamine hormone. in your brain chemicals. So at the same time, it will also help to lower your prolactin as well. Also, number 8 is rule out any form of pituitary tumor. If you have any injury on your pituitary, it is important that you make sure you do not have any kind of injury on your pituitary gland, because this injury to the pituitary gland can affect your prolactin level. And also at the same time, if your prolactin level is high, if you don't have any injury on your pituitary gland, meaning if there are other things that are causing it, just putting all those things in place, it can help to lower your prolactin level. So prolactinomia is when a non-cancerous tumor or anything is formed on the pituitary gland. Any form of tumor that is not cancerous, that is formed on the pituitary gland in the brain, that can cause the pituitary gland to begin to produce excess of this prolactin hormone. And when there is a form of tumor or injury to your pituitary gland, this can now cause the pituitary gland to begin to release excess of this prolactin. And these are where the symptoms that normally comes from this prolactinemia, such as vaginal dryness, irregular period, discharge from your nipple when you are not breastfeeding or you are not pregnant, or sometimes you begin to have low sex drive. So you can also avoid a lot of confusion by also ruling out if someone has any form of injury on the pituitary by diagnosing it, knowing it by examination or the scan, can be able to find out what medication that can be used to manage it. So the tumor can also be removed, and this will also help to lower your prolactin naturally. And number 9 is that you should check for kidney or liver level, because kidney and liver disease, these are health conditions that can cause an increase in your prolactin level. So checking your kidney level can help to lower your prolactin naturally, because prolactin level are normally elevated in people that have chronic kidney disease. So this chronic kidney disease is also signaled by a poor functioning of the kidneys, which can help a kind of detoxifying your blood level. So those people that have any kind of kidney disease, they can be at higher risk of all these cardiovascular diseases, and a high prolactin level can also accelerate this process. So prolactin level tend to be high in people with kidney disease, mainly through the medication that they are using for this kidney disease. No, this medication can also cause an increase in the prolactin level, or this medication they are using to regulate the disease can elevate the prolactin level. So people who have this high prolactin that are taking medication to make sure that the level higher. So also try to make sure that they regulate this medication in order to help to lower their prolactin level naturally. The same also goes for the liver. The liver, is the largest detoxification organs in the body, and it's also responsible for metabolism and also help to secrete pee. This bile that is secreted, they are also good to help your body function as well. So people who have liver disease, they are also at a higher risk of prolactin level, especially people that are abusing alcohol. This is one of the main causes of liver disease. If you are alcohol abusive, you overconsume alcohol. Too much of this alcohol consumption can put your liver in danger, and there's a correlation between alcohol and your liver, because this can be the effect that can be due to acute changes in your dopamine hormone as well. So by checking your liver regularly, going for checkup, you can possibly reduce your prolactin level. And the number 10 is check your thyroid, because thyroid disorder is another condition that can also affect your prolactin level. So checking your thyroid can help to lower your prolactin naturally, because studies have shown that women with high prolactin may have a form of thyroid disease, especially hypothyroidism. This hypothyroidism is when your body is secreting excess of the thyroid hormone. So in this case, this thyroid disease can limit the number of your thyroid hormone produced. So this can at the same time lower the production of your thyroid hormone, and can be what is now causing your prolactin level to get high. So the reason for this is because there can be a kind of structural changes in the follicles of your thyroid, which result in the production of this prolactin. So therefore, this can at the same time inhibit the action of other sex hormone in the body, also causing infertility. Because the thyroid hormone is a very important hormone, which also regulates our fertility hormone. So additionally to this, you also find out that people that are taking supplements, the supplements that are found by thyroid supplements, prolactin level can also be restored to normal. This is why you need to check your thyroid hormone if it is not balanced. There are so many symptoms of hyperthyroidism which you will also be experiencing to know that you are having a thyroid disorder or diseases. So going for a checkup can help to balance your thyroid hormone, which can at the same time help to lower your prolactin level. So remember that there are natural ways to lower your prolactin level. While we chat through a lot of these different options, remember that our body are unique, and it is about determining what works best for you, because what might work for you might not work for the other. This is the uniqueness we are talking about. So the main function, the main foundation when it comes to lowering your prolactin is focusing on your blood sugar level. Your blood sugar level, reducing your stress as much as possible, and also incorporating some vitamins like vitamin B6 is also important, so that while your prolactin is high, also try to use medication that are prescribed to you by your doctor. So remember that this simple shift built to maintain a big impact over time if you are doing it, because all this natural way, they cease to be cheap, doable, only if you are really putting in more effort. So with time, you will discover, you begin to see the positive effect of all these tips that I've shared with you. So it is possible to incorporate this shift to lower this your prolactin level naturally. So this is where our broadcast will end this evening. So if you miss this live stream, so kindly go through the replay, and if there be any question you want to ask or whatever is not clear to you, you can drop the the question on the comment section, and I will get back to you. So thank you so much. Oh, when it comes to medicine, definitely we have their medical terms. So it's not something that should be confusing. So this medical grammar is somehow confusing. All right, thank you. So there are medical terms. Yes, some people don't care to listen to their health. Paying attention to our health is very, very important. Oh, sorry for that. Sorry for the network. It's everywhere. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining me. I really appreciate your effort to be here despite the network misbehaving. Thank you for joining me. And thank you everyone for listening. Don't forget to follow us on Dynamic Health and Awareness Facebook page, and also subscribe to my YouTube channel as well. And I will see you all again next week. And Monday is going to be Christmas. Oh, all right. Okay, so it's going to be a merry Christmas and waiting for a prosperous new year to come forth. So thank you everyone for joining me. See you again in our next broadcast. So have a blessed weekend. Bye.